What up, people? L Rock, Ray Create Beats, Ray Create a Beat. Logic Pro X, my favorite DAW. I'm gonna play something. So I have a sample that I pulled from you know where, Splice. Shout out to Splice.com. Um, so I took the sample and I took it down an octave and then I also reversed it. So I have the sample on it twice. I'm gonna play the reverse with the regular sample going forward, but an octave down. So this is what it sounds like. All right, y'all get the gist of that. I'm gonna turn this mic off so we don't have a lot of, you know, background noise because I'm about to hit the 808s. Okay, so let me practice on these 808s with this real quick. Let me mute this mic. Testing 1, 2. Okay, let All right, that's it. All right. So that was me playing around with the 808, but I'm not going to do the 808 first. First, I'm going to do the the pattern drum kit first. Let's get that, and then I'll play around with the 808s. All right, I screwed that up. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and start that over. I don't know what happened when I was playing it. It just did that. So let's start that over again. And that's the thing about going live, right? All the mistakes, and I'm alright with that. So I hope you guys are too. Let's get it going. All right. I don't know what that was about, but let's see. What the hell is going on? Every time I hit that note, it's off. Like, I don't get it. I don't know what that is, you guys. Let me try this again because I don't normally have a problem with that. I don't understand why. Now, what the hell is going on? Okay, alright, that's better. Let's delete that. Let's get some tweeters. Let's get some tweeters. Y'all know I'm a DJ. So let's get some hi-hats going here. Alright, here we go. Let's drop this down. You know what? That's a little bit too loud. Let's turn this down a little bit. Alright, so the reason why I'm doing a option drag, and you see me actually bringing down the next line, I'm just creating the exact same track because I don't want all my drum sounds, or I don't want my whole kit to be on one track. I like to have my kicks, hi-hats, all that on different tracks. So I'll delete that, and then the next track I'll create with this right here. I don't like that. Let me change that. Sorry, y'all, I don't like that sound. I'm not feeling that. So let's see if we can bring it. Let me see something. I don't like that particular kick. I like a cleaner kick. So let's go down here and see if I can find. Yeah, it's a little cleaner. I don't know. That's a little hard though. Let me see. Let's go up some. I don't know, I want a cleaner kick than that. Let's try that. See what that sounds like. Let me see. Oh my God, undo that. That went on the wrong track, bro, because I didn't have it highlighted. Let's do this again. Whoa. Why does that sound like that? Oh, because it's slow. Okay, delete. Alright, let's get it a little louder. Sounds a little different on this track than it did up there, but that's fine. So I'm going to let's add a. I want to change the way. I don't know. It's something about these two right here. These two tracks right here, right? These two right that sounds a little better. Alright. Sounds a little better. I didn't like the way it sounded. Alright, so let's add a 808. now I need to add. Let me see if I can put a type of pad on there. Alright, now I'm going to go to one of my go-tos. Is I normally pull up my MPC Beats app. And then I'll go to my 5th string. Yeah. 5th string pad. I want to see how that sound with it. Just kind of experimenting here, y'all. Y'all just, watching, going for the ride with me. Check it out. Hit the like button if you're watching. I can't tell if anybody's watching right now. Alright, tube synth. Normally go to the pad and pull up the 5th string. There it is. Let me see if I can get this to sound right with this. Just turn it down a little bit. It's extremely loud. Let's redo that. That didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Is this it right here? Yeah. So didn't quite come out, so I want to start off with let's see if we can do that. I don't know why I don't hit. The hell? Why am I not hearing that first note? I don't know why. Can we hear it now? The heck is going on, y'all? I can't hear that first note. As soon as I put it right on the line, it won't play. Hold on. I've had that happen to me before in Logic, and I don't know why. So y'all can't see what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the piano roll here. So this is the first note that I hit. And sometimes on Logic, it just won't play. So let me see. Let me go with half note. Let me see what happens. There it is. All right. All right, here we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to bounce it in place because I don't want to keep pulling that plug-in and making that plug-in work every time I play it because, it may not play exactly the same every time. So I want to freeze that in place, and I don't want to use a bunch of CPU power. So let's do this. Let's bounce region in place. keep all of that. Now it's bounced in place. It's inactive, and I'm going to hide it. Hide it. Bam. Now we can still hear it. I'm gonna do that with all my tracks pretty much. Alright, so I'm gonna move all this around and make the track. I don't want all this to be playing at the same time. So what I have to do here is I want to split these two. Bam. We're going to split these at the playhead. And I actually want to hear what the rest of it sounds like. Let's see. See how it changes right there? I want that. So right where it changes at. Right there. So we're going to split right at the playhead right here. Split at the playhead. And we're going to get rid of these two right here. I ain't doing nothing but repeating. Alright, so these are going to start the next part of the beat. Let's see how that transitions, y'all. Alright. Alright, let's get this over here. Shift. I don't know what the heck. I don't know. Shift. And Command R. Let's see what we got here. Alright. I don't know why I have these notes up here. I did something and put notes up there. And I don't know what I did, but whatever. They're not being used, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Now I still have this and these. Wait a minute though. Yeah, same deal. Let's do that. Let's see what it sounds like. Let's just see what it sounds like. And then let's see what type of transition change it does. Because I gotta change it a little bit. Nope, this right here goes out. Because this is probably where the rapping would be at. Alright, so I want to put what is this? This is the let me see something here. Alright, so I'll repeat these two, slide that down, and then make a change on the pattern. So for now I got the basic structure of what this beat's going to be. Just the basic. I put the basic bones of the beat. The bones. So now I like to walk away. Alright, because I just do. And then when I come back, I take it and mold it into whatever I want it to sound like. Add, subtract. Y'all know the deal. So let me just play the whole thing, see, so y'all can hear what I got. Yeah, I just like to walk away and come back. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and end the broadcast. If you stopped in and you checked out my video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, come back and see me. Yeah. Say something in the comments.